Okay everyone, I'm going to show you guys what happens when the water can't drain out of the AC and heat. So many times it's hot as all get out, also your AC stops. Sure, you could call them, but there's a couple things you could do to try yourself, see if you'll fix it. The same exact condition could happen in the middle of winter. It's cold as all get out. Your heat is pumping, and all of a sudden it stops. The wife is yelling at you. The kids are crying. You know the deal. Anyway, what happens is as the unit runs, the condensation is supposed to come out through here, and this is my drain pipe. And the drain goes all the way in this particular house. It goes into my laundry room where it drains into, where your washing machine drains out, so it drips in there. So what happens in the winter, if this drain gets clogged down outside or anywhere, clogged meaning it freezes up, water builds up, and as it builds up in here, the system itself will end up turning off because it recognizes it's not draining out the extra water, condensation. So the same thing happens in the summer, but what happens is it ends up getting clogged and it drains out. Well, I'm going to show you how to clean the pipe to see if it's clogged or anything else. You can drain it out. You can also look, this is the vent side as it goes up, up over there. You can look in to see if it's clogged. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to take it apart. So you got a couple screws down here. They're just plastic nuts. You take that off. Okay, so I don't have 3 hands, so I'm just going to try to wing this. So you unscrew these. They will not come all the way out. See how it's loose? That one's already loose. You just pull it out like this, and then just drop it down. Okay, so here's the inside of it. So this tube right here is what you got to disconnect. So what I usually do is you could have a bucket or whatever, but you can see there's already a pan down here. It's not going to hold much water. Well, up there in the roof, as things blow around, it gets into the vent, ends up falling down in here, and then ends up getting clogged. So let's just take this off here. So you just kind of move it, wiggle it. So you can see there's already a little bit of debris in there. I can't really, if you look way in there, yeah, there you go. See, I've already got junk in there collecting. So we'll take off the side. Can't really tell, but there's a little bit of moisture. Alright, looks like there's a seed of some sort. And I cleaned this out last year. And it looks like there's already stuff in there. So if that gets clogged, then this gets clogged, and it's for the vent. Well, if that gets clogged, then the water's going to back up. And inside here, I'm not sure which thing is the plunger. But anyway, it'll end up turning off. So I don't really know a whole lot about this. I know enough to get myself in trouble. So it looks like this is attached to it. So maybe it has something to do with there. So I'm going to try to clean this out. There's a little bit in there. Okay, just word of caution, since safety is number one. This edge right here is very, very sharp. I just sliced my thumb. So just be cautious. So anyway, here's that seed that I found inside my tube. It was not there last year. So let me just show you. Wonder how the seed gets in there? Okay. It actually fits through there, no problem. So it ends up coming down, like I said, through the roof or bird, whatever, up by the vent, and ends up dropping it down in there. And what I did is I ended up cleaning that out a little bit. It's kind of hard to see in there. But I cleaned that out. I just jammed some stuff in there and blew in there. If you ever hear anything going around in your fan, you may want to take all this off. I'm not going to bother doing that right now. This right here, at the beginning of the video, there was some water and it was clogged a little bit. I just kind of blew that out. You can see there's some holes. Just want to make sure all that's clear. Okay, so now the hose, I made sure everything was cleaned out and not clogged. So I'm just going to put this back on. And it just slides on pretty easy.